Let me ask you something, and I want you to be really honest with yourself. If I followed you around all day, from the moment you woke up to the moment you went to sleep, would I see a day filled with progress? Or would I just see a day filled with busyness? Yeah, that question can sting a little, I know. But stick with me for a few minutes, because this might be one of the most important things you hear all year. Look, every single person on this planet gets the same 24 hours. The richest person, the most successful athlete, the most brilliant artist. They all have the same clock, the same minutes, the same seconds as you and me. The real difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who stay stuck isn't some magical talent. It's not about luck or connections. It's simply about how they choose to spend their time. And let me be clear, this isn't another lecture about waking up at 5 a.m. or hustling yourself into burnout. This isn't about being productive every single second of the day. This is about something much deeper. Using your time with purpose. Let me break it down for you in a simple, no-fluff way that you can start using today. The very first thing you need to understand is this. Being busy does not mean you are being productive. You can spend 8 hours a day answering emails, bouncing between meetings, scrolling through social media feeds, running errands, and doing 100 other small, trivial tasks. You can feel completely exhausted by the end of the day, like you've been running a marathon. But when you look back, you realize you haven't actually moved forward at all. You're just spinning your wheels in the same spot. Here's the question that completely changed everything for me. The one that I now ask myself every single evening. Did I do at least one thing today that actively moved my life forward toward my biggest goals? Just one thing. It doesn't have to be a monumental leap. It could be writing one page of that book, making one sales call, spending 30 minutes learning a new skill, or going for that run you've been putting off. If the answer is no, then, and I know this is harsh, but it's true, that day was largely wasted. It was a day of maintenance, not a day of growth. Now, here's a secret that nobody likes to talk about. The path to success is mostly boring. It really is. It's not the flashy highlight reel you see online. It's the quiet, consistent, and often repetitive work that happens when nobody is watching. It's the discipline of doing the same small, essential things over and over and over again, even when you don't feel like it. It's choosing to read a chapter of a book when your brain is tired and just wants to watch TV. It's practicing that instrument or coding that program when nobody's there to praise you. It's putting in an hour on your side project while your friends are out relaxing. It's not exciting. It's definitely not glamorous. But this is where the magic happens, because those small, boring actions compound over time into massive results. We have this tendency as humans to dramatically overestimate what we can accomplish in a day or a week, which leads to disappointment. But we massively, and I mean massively, underestimate what we can achieve in a year or 5 years of consistent effort. Imagine learning just one new word in a language every day. In a year, that's 365 new words. In 5 years, you'd have a vocabulary of nearly 2,000 words. That's the power of small daily actions. Here's another huge piece of the puzzle. You do not have the same level of energy throughout the day. Nobody does. Your brain power, your focus, your willpower, it's a finite resource that depletes. So why would you waste your best, most productive hours on low-value junk? If you're someone whose mind is sharpest in the morning, right after you wake up, that is your prime time. That's when you should tackle the most difficult, most important tasks. That's your time for deep thinking, for creating, for problem solving, for building the future you want. Save the mindless tasks like checking emails, scrolling social media, and running errands for later in the day when your energy is naturally lower. You have to start treating your energy like you treat your money. Invest it wisely in the things that give you the highest return. This next part can feel a little uncomfortable, but it's crucial. Every single time you say yes to something that is unimportant or does not align with your goals, you are implicitly saying no to your future. You're saying no to that business you want to build, no to that skill you want to learn, no to your health, no to your dreams. You have to become a guardian of your time. You don't owe everyone an explanation for how you spend it. You don't need to attend every social event you're invited to. You don't have to reply to every message instantly. A simple, polite, "I can't make it today," or "I'm sorry, I'm focusing on something else right now," is more than enough. The people who truly respect you will respect your boundaries. Learning to say no is one of the greatest productivity hacks there is. Time is the one asset in life you can never, ever get back. Once a second is gone, it's gone forever. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for motivation to strike like a lightning bolt, because it rarely does. Motivation isn't something you find, it's something you create through action. Instead of waiting, focus on collecting daily wins, no matter how small. Focus on the small actions done with relentless consistency. 10 pages of a book read each day, 30 minutes of practice, 1 hour of focused, uninterrupted work on your main project. That's it. That's the formula. Success isn't about one giant leap across a canyon. It's about building a bridge, one tiny plank at a time, every single day. It's the thousands of tiny, seemingly insignificant steps that, when stacked together, create an unstoppable momentum. So, here's a practical ritual you can start tonight. Before you go to sleep, take just 2 minutes and ask yourself 3 simple questions. First, what did I do right today? Acknowledge your wins, no matter how small. Second, what wasted my time today? Be brutally honest. Was it endless scrolling, unproductive conversations, procrastination? And third, what is one thing I will do differently tomorrow to fix that? No guilt, no shame, no overthinking, just pure, simple honesty and a commitment to adjust. The most successful people aren't perfect. They don't have perfect days. But they are masters of the quick course correction. They recognize when they're off track, and they adjust immediately. So here is the fundamental truth. Your future isn't built in some grand, distant moment. It is being built right now, in the small choices you make about how you spend today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year. Today. The hours you have right in front of you are the building blocks of the life you want. If any of this resonated with you, even just a little bit, that's a great sign. It means you're already on the right path. It means you're ready to take control. So start now. Start treating your time like the precious, non-renewable resource that it is. Use it with intention, use it with purpose, because it truly, deeply matters. And I promise you this, the moment you start respecting your time, success will have no choice but to start respecting you back. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.